Listen up. There's a version of you, a darker version, a sharper version, a colder version that you keep pretending doesn't exist. Not because it isn't real, but because it scares the shit out of you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That version of you who doesn't procrastinate, who doesn't bitch, who doesn't negotiate with weakness, who doesn't wait for motivation, inspiration, or a perfect fucking moment. That version of you who wakes up early, trains hard, stays focused, and executes with zero hesitation. The version of you that doesn't need validation, doesn't need applause, doesn't need someone to pat you on the back. The version of you that gets shit done because it needs to be done. That version is real, and it's inside you. Silent, coiled, dangerous. But here's the truth. You've kept it locked away because becoming that version requires sacrifice, requires blood, requires discipline, requires pain, requires doing shit you don't want to do every single day. And deep down, you know that. You know that to train like a beast, you have to become one. You can't talk like one. You can't visualize one. You can't pretend you're one. You have to build one. Rep by rep, day by day, decision by decision. This speech isn't here to comfort you. This isn't here to inspire you for 10 minutes and then fade away. This is here to wake the beast, drag it out of your fucking chest, and force it to stand in the light. Because it's time. No more excuses. No more softness. No more bullshit. No more hiding. You want results. You want strength. You want discipline. You want a new life. Then stop acting like a civilian. Train like a fucking beast. TGBS-DOSNAS KIFO or PER SSL, and you've been living your life like you need permission. Permission to chase your goals. Permission to be disciplined. Permission to change your life. Permission to become dangerous. Fuck that. A beast doesn't ask. A beast doesn't negotiate. A beast decides. When it's time to train, you train. When it's time to grind, you grind. When it's time to push, you push harder than you think you can. You think warriors ask for permission. You think Navy SEALs asked if waking up early felt comfortable. You think success waits for your mood. No. You don't get disciplined because you feel like it. You get disciplined because you force it. Every day. That's the thing nobody tells you. Training like a beast isn't about aggression. It's about responsibility. It's about owning your shit, owning your weaknesses, owning your failures, owning your mind. A beast is not loud. A beast is not reckless. A beast is not emotional. A beast is controlled violence, is calm power. A beast is focused intensity. You want to step into that. Then stop explaining yourself. Stop begging for support. Stop waiting for people to understand you. You don't need permission. Move. Act. Train. End of story. T-Pine, IS teach, pliant. You've been running from pain your whole life. Avoiding it, dodging it. Treating it like some sort of enemy. Pain isn't the enemy. Pain is the fucking teacher. Pain is the doorway. Pain is the price you pay to build the beast. No pain, no growth, no discipline, no transformation. You want to know why you admire strong people? Because they paid a debt you're still avoiding. Every rep that burns, every morning that feels heavy, every workout that makes you question yourself, every moment your body screams STO, that is the moment when the beast wakes up and asks you, what now? You quitting again. Training like a beast doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It means you don't run from it. You run into it. You embrace it. You use it. Pain sharpens you. Pain hardens you. Pain builds you. If you think you're going to transform your life without discomfort, without sacrifice, without suffering, you're living in a fucking fantasy. Pain is the point. Pain is the path. Pain is the proof that you're on the right road. So next time you feel it, don't back down. Don't shrink. Don't fold. Smile, lean forward, and say, good, let's go. Kayla, I say I-A-O-I-O, U-R-E-A-D. You know exactly which voice I'm talking about. The voice that tells you, you're tired, you can skip today, take a break. You've done enough, you deserve to relax. That voice is the enemy, and it lives inside you. Every fucking day, you cannot negotiate with it. You cannot reason with it. You cannot compromise with it. You have to kill it. Because that voice doesn't want you strong. It doesn't want you disciplined. It doesn't want you dangerous. It wants you soft, weak, comfortable, controlled. Training like a beast means making one decision. I don't listen to weakness. That's it. That's the line. Real beasts don't need motivation. They don't need inspiration. They don't need hype. They have a rule, a simple one: if it's hard, we do it. If it's painful, we do more. If it's scary, we run toward it. That voice of weakness, it dies every time you act without hesitation. Every time you wake up early. Every time you train when you don't feel like it. Every time you push past your limit. Every time you ignore the bullshit excuses. You kill the weak voice one action at a time, and you feed the beast. EVREIG. Training like a beast isn't just physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual, it's personal. It's the one arena of life where you cannot lie to yourself. You can bullshit other people, but you cannot bullshit the iron. You cannot bullshit your lungs burning. You cannot bullshit the pain in your legs. You cannot bullshit your reflection in the mirror. Training strips away the lies, strips away the ego, strips away the weakness. It shows you exactly who the fuck you are. That's why it matters. Because the moment you realize you can control your body, you understand you can control your life. Training teaches you A, focus, discipline, A, precision, A, pain tolerance, emotional control, A, aggression, A, endurance, A, resilience, A, patience, I, confidence. The gym is not just a gym. It's a battlefield, a classroom, a forge. This is where you build the version of you that can handle anything. And when you train like a beast, you start living like one. T.G. World Ross Pietessa, Esta, let's be real. People may not say it out loud, but they respect strength. They respect discipline. They respect the person who doesn't break, doesn't complain, doesn't quit. The world doesn't respect weakness. It doesn't reward softness. It doesn't celebrate comfort. The world respects the person who shows up every day. The one who works when no one's watching. The one who refuses to be average. You know why people look at someone shredded, strong, disciplined, and instantly admire them? Because it's rare. Because it represents something they secretly wish they had. Strength is currency. Discipline is currency. Consistency is currency. Intensity is currency. Beast mode training pays dividends in every area of life. You walk different. You talk different. You think different. You command your space. You radiate something people can feel. And no, this isn't ego. This is reality. When you train like a beast, you become someone people take seriously. Someone who cannot be ignored. Someone who cannot be dismissed. Someone who cannot be broken. You want respect. Earn it. Bleed for it. Sweat for it. Fight for it. Tia Gride IS4VAR. ANTASTEBEUI. Training like a beast is not a challenge. It's not a 30-day program. It's a fucking lifestyle. And it's permanent. You don't get to become strong and then stop. You don't get to become disciplined and then relax. You don't get to build the beast and then cage it again. This is forever. And that's the beauty of it. Because the grind gives you purpose. It gives you direction. It gives you identity. It gives you power. Weak people chase comfort. Beasts chase progress. The grind is not punishment. The grind is freedom. Every day you train, you're proving something, not to others, to yourself. You're proving you're not done. You're not finished. You're not average. You're not soft. You're not weak. You're alive. You're hungry. You're dangerous. And you're not stopping. Woe, marbile, farwar, star, it. You were not built for comfort. You were not built for laziness. You were not built for excuses. You were built for war. Your ancestors weren't fucking influencers. They weren't scrolling. They weren't complaining. They weren't looking for hacks. They fought. They hunted. They bled. They built. That blood is in you. That strength is in you. That savagery is in you. But you've let modern life tame you. Turn you soft. Turn you passive. Turn you harmless. Enough. You want to know why training like a beast feels right? Because it aligns you with what you were made for. Struggle. Challenge. Intensity. Fighting for something. It wakes up the primal part of your mind. The part that knows you were built for more than comfort and convenience. You don't need to become violent. But you damn sure need to become capable, strong, hard, focused, dangerous, disciplined. That's the beast, and it's time to step into it. This is the moment, right now, this second. The moment you decide what version of yourself you are going to live with, not talk about, not dream about, not want to be. Live YTH, there are only two paths. You either stay the same, stay comfortable, stay soft, stay weak, stay frustrated, stay average, stay the person who watches others win and wonders why it never happens for you. Or you step up, you step forward, you step into the fire, you decide right now that you will not leave this world as a tame, harmless version of yourself. You decide that you will build the beast every day, every morning, every rep, every choice. You decide that pain is a price, not a punishment. Discipline is freedom, not restriction. Suffering is fuel, not failure. Intensity is your birthright, not a burden. There is a stronger you inside you, a colder you, a sharper you, a more focused, more disciplined, more dangerous version of you waiting to take over. But it won't appear on its own. It won't rise without effort. It won't emerge without sacrifice. You have to summon it. You have to build it. You have to earn it. And you do that by training like a beast every fucking day. Especially on the days you don't want to. Especially on the days you feel tired. Especially on the days you feel weak. Because that's when transformation happens. That's when strength is forged. That's when discipline becomes unbreakable. You want a different body? Train like a beast. You want a different mind? Train like a beast. You want a different life? Train like a fucking beast. And when the world looks at you, when they see the strength, the power, the discipline, the focus, when they feel your presence, they will know, hi, you didn't talk about becoming a beast, you became one. This is your moment. Start now. No excuses, no hesitation, no weakness. Become the beast. Train like the beast. And never fucking stop. O-L-E-S-T-H-E human beast. A-N-D-X-Q-D.